Hey guys, Jsnow, one of the match for you guys. So I filmed this while listening to music, so unfortunately I had to talk over it because the music is blasting. But anyway, I'm going to be making a deck profile of this deck soon. So what it basically does is it uses like a pseudo Cheerios engine where you use 2 cost or less mana spells to either ramp or draw a card, and then you use the Ugin from War of the Spark, who reduces the cost of all artifacts by 2. So basically everything becomes a 0 cost and you can just keep drawing like crazy. Plus if you do this, and then you can also do this with Bolas Citadel, but you still have to pay the life to be able to use the card. So here we have a great example of how this deck ramps like crazy. As you can see, we're facing the classic Simic Ugin deck. And with the new artifact from Zendikar Rising Lithoform Engine, you can copy abilities, permanents, basically almost everything in the game. So we just use a card to get from our sideboard any planeswalker we want, and as long as we have the Interplanar Beacon on the field, we can cast anything. Anything is possible. So Interplanar Beacon also gives you life too, just in case you do happen to get the Bolas Citadel, but I don't think we needed it for this one. So you can also copy planeswalker abilities, so why not Bolas? Copy Bolas's +1 ability, which lets you play whatever your opponent's playing. It's always fun to play your opponent's decks and beat them with it. So what do you call it? Right here, it copies it twice, and then we get a crazy combo with a bunch of other stuff. I actually have Tammy on my sideboard, but he gave me a free one, so, you know, might as well take it. And then we also have Floated Tears, so there's just so many combos you can do with this. So I just gotta figure out what planeswalkers work a little bit better, because I only did like a few games. I pretty much won almost all of them. The weakness of the deck is, of course, hyper aggro stuff like mono red. I've had no trouble against elves, surprisingly, but I assume eventually some elf will slap me silly. So anyway, we're gonna +1 here. And then as you can see, everything costs 0 now because we have the Ugin out, so we're just going to start spamming mana rocks over and over again until we draw exactly what we need. And then we're going to put on some Powerstone Shards, which doubles the mana of every Powerstone Shard, basically. There's also the Forsaken Monument in this deck that gives you life, so every time you play a 2-cost spell, you'll gain 2 life if you use it off of Bolas Citadel, so that's also... That's usually the major combo, is Bolas Citadel plus having the Forsaken Monument in the field basically means free 2 mana spells off the top of your deck. But do you really need that when you can just use a Bolas, copy it, and then steal a good card? Like, what does a ramp deck use? Omniscience? Yeah, that's the good stuff. So thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more videos, and I hope to see you guys with the deck profile in the future.